What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's been a minute. Probably turn this air off from the vents. Might be messing with the audio. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better. So our car has like pretty much no suspension left. It needs shocks and struts like so freaking bad. So I apologize for all the road noise, because it's pretty noticeable, and believe me, it's it's even louder when you're inside of the thing. So hopefully one day I will be able to get these replaced. Who knows? So this video actually had a death in the family. My grandfather just passed away. He passed away, I believe, like, what is today? So I think he passed away around October 30th or so. And I think I found out about like November 8th, somewhere around there, like somewhere around like my birthday or whatever. So this grandfather is actually the dad of my actual dad. So he is my actual grandfather, obviously. So my uncle, my dad's brother, he came down to my house during like November 8th or whatever, and he knocked on the door and said, pretty much just informed me that he had passed away. And then he invited me to the showing and the funeral and everything like that. So it sucks getting the news like that. I knew him decently well. I didn't spend like a whole lot of time with him or anything like that. Like it's a really strange story. Like I said, my real dad like disappeared when I was like 6 or 7 or something like that, and like never showed back up again since then, ever. Just completely MIA. So I wasn't like super close with anybody on my dad's side of the family after that. So it is a strange position to be in. Now, I did know him, my grandfather, a little bit. He lived in the same town that I lived in, and so does my uncle, my dad's brother. We all live in the same town, So I did talk to him and stuff like that, so we were aware of each other and whatnot, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, it sucks because it is an actual relative, you know what I'm saying? So but like I said, Steve, that's my uncle's name, came down, told me the news, gave me the date for the funeral and the viewing, which I get was I wasn't for sure at the time, but the showing and the funeral were on the same day. Sometimes it's not. It really just depends on how things are going. You know what I mean? But in this instant, it was the same day. So I ended up going to the viewing, going to the funeral. The viewing was in Grove City at, I think, the Newcomer Funeral Home. And then the funeral was in Commercial Point at the Commercial Point Cemetery. I forget the name of it. I think it's the only cemetery in Commercial Point, if I'm remembering correctly. But I got to meet a bunch of people, a bunch of, long lost relatives that I didn't even remember or anything for like the longest time. So it was really cool getting reunited with a bunch of distant family members and stuff. It's kind of a cool experience, you know what I mean? And it was nice just, being reconnected to family like that, you know what I mean? And it went well. Actually, they actually made me a pallbearer at the funeral. So I was actually one of the people who was carrying the casket and whatnot. So that was an interesting experience. I've never been a pallbearer like ever in my life. So that was definitely a new experience, a new learning curve there. But it was a neat experience, you know what I mean? I was honored, obviously, to participate in something like that. It was just, it was really cool. That's all I can really say. It was the ceremony went well. Everything went smoothly. It was there was this kind of like a calmness. There was more people there in a good mood than there was a bad mood. So that's always a good thing to see, obviously. You know what I mean? And, so my actual dad, didn't even show up for the funeral, which, my grandfather is his actual dad. So my dad didn't even show up to his dad's funeral. So, I don't know. That's something, I guess. But yeah, which I'm kind of thinking that it might have been for the best, because I'm thinking about how awkward that would have been if he was there, because I haven't seen him, like I said, in like forever. So there would definitely be some awkwardness there, like 100%. But then, like I said, he ended up not even showing up at all, so didn't even have to worry about that. But alright guys, I just showed up at work, so that's pretty much gonna do it for this one. I'll go ahead, jump off here, and see you guys in the next video.